Austin Culture Club, aka Austin Sciatica Project, aka Austin Culture Club Part 2, aka Austin Sciatica Project Forever.
What's the Sciatica Project thing?
I got a thing. Sciatica nerve. You ever have that? Yeah, you're still young.
I know what sciatica is.
Man, you're still too young. You ain't got sciatica. Me,
No,
LeBron James.
I got it.
We got a bunch of sciatica issues right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you guys are just all sciatica people? Is that the thing?
Yeah, dude.
You don't
have back problems?
You're like in those. I've avoided.
I got a foam roller. I got a tennis ball.
I have a standing deck. I have a standing desk. I like pace around whenever I'm working.
Oh, okay.
So
you don't compress your spine that much.
Not yet.
By sitting.
I haven't become an office jockey
McConaughey in Wolf of Wall Street. You're just sitting there. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Exactly. All right, today's episode, we got Ty back in the house. Julian's here on the ones and twos. Producer is back in the house. Also, today we have a guest, the wonderful Jake Weber, a.k.a.
Jake, the return.
The political savant of the Austin Culture
Certainly
Club.
Not a savant.
The political savant.
I think, if I'm your savant, then like you guys gotta get better.
Our political leader.
Look, these are hard times. This is I hate to say this, this country's in a conundrum.
Oh yeah, I'm just the best they can get.
You know, everybody wants FaceTime, baby. FaceTime. We're a podcast. You know, we get a little bit of FaceTime, but not that much.
Yeah.
So, how are you, sir? How's things? Talk to me about your life.
I mean, I think I'm excited about next year. You know, I think, like I said, I'm working a state house race down in the valley. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
But like, I'm excited that like fucking
Midterm
people are.
Elections?
I think it's like I was looking on Kalshi today, and like a Democratic sweep of the state house is like at 75% on Kalshi right now, which is just like whoa. Did not expect that, and maybe it's just that people are fucking getting buyer's remorse of the dictatorship, even though it's like exactly what they signed up for when they voted for this guy.
They said they didn't want no Mexicans. They said they wanted no soybeans. They said they wanted to tariff China.
Yeah,
tariff China. Even though every single thing we get is made in China, and every single thing we buy or need is there. Whatever, you know.
All right.
Whatever.
It's like they didn't realize that even though everyone said it's going to raise prices, it's like guess what? It's going to raise prices. Eggs aren't any cheaper. Tariffs aren't, the solution to this.
What came first, the tariff or the egg?
The tariff.
That's what
the tariff came
That's what I've been saying this for years.
Before we get this episode started, I just want to say right now to everybody in the room, Baby Archie once again. Baby Arch, America's hero,
the comeback.
He did a comeback on the road in hostility.
Mm-hmm. Hostile territory.
Somewhere deep in Mississippi, fighting rabid monkeys that have they have
COVID and herpes and AIDS
and hepatitis.
They got released into
the 12 monkeys.
The 12 monkeys, the rise of the 12 monkeys, right
like
then
the
and there.
Yeah.
And he went down there into the house and he won the game. And he came home concussed, but a hero.
Hey, are you even a football player if you don't have CTE? Nah,
it's his first round.
That's my biggest criticism of Colin Allred is that he never got off the bench enough to even get CTE.
Yeah, that was a cold-blooded stab in the back right there. Poor Colin Allred.
Poor Colin.
Well, poor baby Colin Allred. Hey. I'm just saying, Baby Arch. A lot of criticism, the liberal media, the East Coast bias was against Baby Arch, saying he can't throw the ball. Look at Baby Arch.
That's the personification of their hate of us.
But a good country boy like Baby Arch, they gave him some country gravy, said, come on now, get out there, rub some dirt on it, and he just did what he did.
Arm like a house.
Born leader.
I told you I'm not a football fan. I don't follow it, but I asked my source who's high up, just saying, what my lines on this were, and there is room for, according to my source, not my own opinions, but there is room for Arch to improve over the season, but I don't think that Texas is going to be a national championship contender this year, and I don't think.
Whoa.
Hey, that's like I said, not my opinion.
Texas is
this
not
has been told by my
national
source.
championship. contender is not because of Arch. I'll tell you right now. Sarkisian, he over here putting hair grease in, doing fake tans, driving around in a 1978 Bronco, thinking he's like a man's man. You know what I'm talking about? He's over there saying, I'm looking for About Time 2. You know, he's like, I almost want to hang out with the boys. You know, he's getting all with the boys. I'm not going to blame Arch. That's all I'm saying, cousin.
You know, it's like, this is also from my source, but, you know, a shitty offensive line does not necessarily excuse Arch's underperformance.
It don't help him none. Well, it ain't helping him none.
It ain't helping. I've heard. You know,
you can disclose this source. You know,
Yeah.
who is the source you're speaking of?
I can't. I've been
We
told
cannot.
that
Are they
it's at the
from?
highest-
Are
it's at
they
the highest
from?
levels.
Are they from perchance the New York Times?
I mean,
Whoa.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Are you talking from the East Coast biased liberal media?
Can neither confirm nor deny that this source is currently in New York.
Lord.
There it is. There it is.
Son
You
of a
know.
bitch.
There it is.
He's over there in skyscraper hinge.
Wouldn't
looking
know
all
nothing about
fancy.
Texas football.
We're down here in the mud. Arch is right now literally eating corn off the husk. You know, he is literally in Wilson County right now, thumping on some fucking
Maybe that's what he needs.
watermelons.
He needs more red meat. I don't know what you're
This is
saying.
the watermelon
You know?
thump. This is my country
It's
right
all the
here.
corn.
Boy. That
It's
boy,
motherfucking country.
he at the Poteet Strawberry Festival right now. He's the king of the. Ah, baby Arch. I know he's making $8 million. Got his own jet.
Good for
you
him.
know.
Small businessman.
He's
Small businessman, yeah.
We're just gonna let baby Arch
Did you
alone.
watch that documentary on Johnny Football recently?
Johnny
Manziel?
football.
Yeah, Manziel.
Oh, crazy ass Manziel.
About how he
man.
about how all that stuff about him being coming from oil money and stuff was all just made up so he could make money off of his his autographs and shit.
What?
Which I was for, especially at the time. It's you can't get paid as a college player. It's if you're making money off signing autographs and you're that much.
Look, I'm not hating on
make up whatever story
Manziel
you
for
want.
making money off
Yeah.
autographs. What I am hating is Des Bryant at OSU missed an entire season because he went to dinner at Dion's house. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I haven't heard that.
Like he got banned for a whole year
Yeah.
for that, for going to
What?
Dion's house for a dinner.
Who's Dion?
Sanders.
Celine?
That's what I'm talking
Oh.
about. And I'm just saying it right now. That's some bullshit. But that's also the racism.
How are you gonna say no? You know.
I know. And I mean, Manziel, he made money, but a lot of people made money and they all got fucking cancel cultured out. Whatever. Football's terrible. College football is a complete money machine that
Whoa.
completely abused them children. And
Dude,
now,
you're talking about my Saturdays
Yeah.
here.
It's definitely not my
I
sport.
don't even want
you
to
know?
bring up Penn State, who they're actually abusing children at that one.
It's not my
Whoa,
sport. You
dude.
know, I'm a Czech table tennis guy.
How are they abusing
so,
children? What
You
the
know.
At Penn State, I mean, they were kind of abusing children. at
What would
Penn
they
State,
do?
but I mean,
What is it?
Well,
I
I'm
didn't
talking
hear
about
about
it.
you not heard about
The
that?
only sports I love besides 9-pin bowling down
Where the hell
there.
am I
Yeah,
then?
9-pin
That's
down in
Zorn.
Zornies.
You know Zorn? 9-pin bowling alley. Zorn, Texas. God damn it. All right. Back to our topics today. We got a special political guest. So we have some political talk. We're going to talk a little bit of Texas politics, okay? Number one, Prop Q. Yay or nay?
I'm not here to make an endorsement.
I'm just
Against
saying
or
yay
for
or
We're,
nay.
Prop
we're
Q.
I'm
wanting to
saying
know
tell-
your
you gotta
personal
tell-
voting
It's
opinion.
a
I don't
it's
care
a
about
quagmire.
the people. I want you to say yay or nay.
It's a quagmire. I'm not going to step in that way, but for a lot of reasons. I'm just not as plugged into city politics right now as a lot of people. You guys had Carmen on here. I love Carmen.
We love Carmen too.
think
She
there's-
said nay.
Yeah.
Watson, yay or nay?
Here's my thing about it, right? I think that the programs proposed in Prop Q are good. The city does need that shit, right? The city does need homelessness services. They need to fix this first responder thing so they're not spending maximum force to everything, right?
Well,
If people are suspicious about how city council is going to spend money, it's sure, the spending is public. We can hold them accountable for this. The programs proposed are good. And I'm a socialist. I'm not against tax increases.
look, I agree with all this, but are they
here's-
going to use this money for that really, or are they going to just do their funny Austin American Statesman project they've been holding on, or Project Connect that's already been passed 16 times and banned 16
Right.
times by God himself? Or are we just going to sit here and pretend like they're not doing willy-nilly ass shit like I do a line of cocaine in a bike lane because I'm wild and I'm the mayor? I don't know.
I mean, I think if
don't know.
it doesn't pass, it's a lot of their fault for that kind of situation. I think a lot of the criticism being levied at it comes from this place of like, what are the effects are gonna be on like the renters, like you were talking about.
And also, no offense here, I mean, our mayor's already thrown like $9 million to some fucking whack ass California company that already had like a C- rating to run the fucking arch, and then they fucked up.
Yeah.
This is the big arch, not baby arch, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Homeless shelter, and they fucked that all up, and they was like spending $9 million, $8 million a year on that, and it's just like, where'd the money go? Who knows? It's like a fucking pipe dream, And now we got to hire a whole new bullshit company to take over it and hope that they do better. And I don't know how much money they're making because nobody wants to admit nothing. $2 million on a fucking logo that's stupid. We also spent God knows how much on this other bullshit. Oh, let's destroy the convention center. Why? Because, I don't know, we look better if we had a bigger one. Yeah, everything looks better, bigger in Texas, but who the fuck are we kidding? Do we really need it? Also, there's no commercial real estate being bought right now downtown. So downtown's a fucking ghost town. It's a fucking walking cemetery.
Yeah, unless you're like going to a
also,
convention.
What other homeless? Oh man, we spend money on homeless. We'll hire a consultant right now for $1 million. Let's say, help us with our homeless problem. They always say the same thing. Man, y'all gotta do something. And that's the fucking answer every
There's
fucking
a lot of
time.
them out here.
Like, yeah, they're so honest. They were so right. And then we'll hire another consulting firm in 3 more years for another $2 million, and the same stupid fucking answer. And the problem is not changed. And I got this crazy ass governor trying to fucking bring the National Guard to fix fucking Cesar Chavez. Which the real problem is, like, no one gives a fuck. They'll go to jail for a couple of days, come back out there, rock it up, and fucking do it again, baby boy.
Well, it's about to get cold.
I mean,
cold,
like,
cold
so
outside.
the thing
we clicked up down here.
The thing with property taxes is, like, property taxes are gonna be, are gonna be increased at some point anyway. Like, they would be normally increased incrementally, except for, like, Abbott stopped that from happening. So now we're going with the TRE. The stuff that's being proposed is good. Like,
I mean, I'm not.
But at the same time, it's like he talked about how it's going to affect renters, and this is a big deal because, like, when property taxes go up and landlords use it as an excuse to raise rent, that's because we've only been using these like market-based solutions, right, for like housing, which they've said is like, hey, look, it finally decreased rent, like we were right all along. But it's like we're going to pass a TRE, which in like normal times is a good thing, right? Mm-hmm. But like if they do use that as an excuse to raise rent, it's because we didn't have any like public solutions, right, in place. We had these market-based solutions.
The Sciatica Project's constituency is broke Austin.
It broke out.
And broke Austin is like, now we're working 2 jobs, we're hustling, we're selling fucking bullshit on the side.
Yeah, Facebook Marketplace hustling.
Literally looking for a side gig or a side hustle. And the reality is, you're going to tell me that these landlords aren't going to fucking raise rent if you raise their property tax 20%? Nah. I say, yeah, right. That's bullshit.
I will say, I caught a good deal
exactly
where I live, at least, like in the even though there's a bunch of like high rents right now, like I think there's some places that like are relatively affordable. Yeah, and then I do live in a studio. I don't have a 1-bedroom, $850.
Have you heard gunshots in the last week or two?
No, just a lot of like parties at Red Rose.
Yeah. I don't hear a lot. I live on Metropolis. Like
Metropolis has been cleaned up.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, like, it's definitely
have you been down there?
No.
Recently, there's like all these brand new apartment complexes. They bought all those crack houses and just turned them into apartment complexes.
What?
There's like a bunch of There's a bunch of those new ugly houses, and definitely like the home initiative is gonna fuck up my neighborhood.
That Micho Wakan came through and it's fucking that's done. Now it's all fucking cleaned up, man.
It's
everything was in Spanish.
They got rid of the
on Metropolis Drive. Now everything's like, oh.
Well, I mean, like, hey, I'm fucking living there, so that says something. I mean, I'm broke Austin though. Like, I can't afford another rent increase either. I think one other thing though about PropQ that's like I will mention is that like the fact that Ask Me, like the employees union is behind it so much is because these cuts are like gonna hurt people, right? Like, it's like
I don't want to hurt people, but also I'm broke. Like, we are broke. I spent $50 on groceries. That same $50 I would spend like 5 years ago, it's now $120. You know what I mean? And I'm not getting anything more. I'm just like wondering how God's gonna strike me down. I mean, a gallon of milk right now is $8
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about fancy milk. I'm not talking about like good milk. I'm talking about like broke ass fucking milk.
How much is almond milk?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know that. When I talk about that.
So like,
at one point I did.
My sciatica don't like nut milk.
Yeah, so it's like I think that people should vote with their pocketbook on this one. It's like they should vote for what they can afford. Like I said, like
the
I'm
national
not against
government
the idea
is not
of tax
making shit
increases.
good for us right now. The state government's not making anything good for us, and I can't have the local government also stepping on us. We're all
hamburger
right
helper.
This is the thing. It's like I don't think this is the local government stepping on people. I think it's. I think there are some things that are though, right? Like, I mean, I think that the TRE is just like the fact that everyone, there's so much energy against it. Is like a sentiment of like this distrust of city council that comes from them not supporting like the lowest income people, right?
Yeah.
And like the biggest problem with city council right now, besides like the police contract, which is another thing that people aren't bringing up enough in this budget situation, right?
Yeah.
Oh
and it's like that's half our budget,
Kirk
right?
Rand saying shit like affordable housing, and Kirk Rand saying shit like we're gonna make better for all the Austinites.
His
Kirk
affordable
Rand,
housing,
all this shit. You know what I've seen? I'm broke, fool.
Nah,
we out
dude.
here broke.
He's over there talking about bong hits, bro.
What?
Have you seen that clip? There's a clip of him at a council meeting.
About,
He's like, "There's an Anita Bong is here. I need a bong right now, but I haven't had a bong hit actually in a long time. But there's a lot of Austinites here that know about bong hits."
He's so
he like
cool.
ran with it way too
Kirk
much.
He
is
said he was gonna
so
bring back elf
cool.
bars too and shit. Man, it's all good.
Elf bars.
Will we bring
The
back
geeks.
the Chinese
Yeah, the
vapes?
geeks.
Yeah, the Chinese vape.
Fuck,
Man,
still
Kirk
got-
Watson's got me
killed me when
geeking.
they
What
I
the
still
fuck?
got a geek, dude. I've got one of the Geek Pulse X's still that I've been holding on to.
Oh my
forever.
God.
Yeah.
You're like,
Treasure.
these 5,000
I'll
puffs are
tell you
gonna be
right now, man,
amazing.
It's like having a Cuban cigar.
I
and,
don't
like,
want to be rude.
9.95,
I don't want to be rude, but the street value of that alone.
For real.
Yeah, you
for
have to
real.
Put
smuggle
that
it
on
into the
Facebook
country.
Marketplace. You can get fucking
just-
hits
I'm not-
all day, kid.
I'm not
I
announcing.
bet,
I'm not
dude.
announcing like where I'm going to after this, just in case I'm following on the
Fucking
street.
people are
That's
looking
like-
for that, man.
Yeah.
Chinese vapes out there on
Fiends
the
out
street.
there.
People, you like Instagram story it, and then somebody hunts you down.
All right, I want to leave Austin alone for a little bit, and we'll talk about Texas.
Okay.
Texas versus Texas. What is wrong? How did they make the cities versus the country this city mouse, country mouse argument has gone this fucking far? Like, what have we done? I mean, Houston is a megapolis of like fucking 6 million people. San Antonio's probably got like 4 million because we can't count them all. Nobody really knows how much. Fucking El Paso's got 1 million. The Valley's got 1 million. Fucking Austin's got 1 million. Dallas, Fort Worth is probably like 5 million people.
Yeah.
And we make it seem like, well, real Texas, that is real Texas. That is literally probably like over 70% of the population in those fucking cities.
Yeah.
And we pretend like this mythological fucking real Texas of like the Daughters of the Confederacy or fucking we fought the Alamo because we love states' rights or some bullshit instead of slavery.
The Republicans know how dangerous that is, right? They know how many people are in the cities. That's why they're literally at war with them. They're sending the fucking military in to like scare these people, and really like enforce this dictatorship that they're running.
But this whole mentality, like, these people are sitting in the country thinking like that Portland is actually a dangerous fucking city.
Yeah, well, the government's telling them it is.
That's like that is literally like pussy
not helping.
Pussy
It's
over
like
there. Like I wouldn't even fucking.
It's like good play for these Republican politicians because they're in the big cities themselves. But
none of them
are become victims of their environment. They're like, I go around downtown all day and all I see is homeless people and like everybody like doing whatever they're with. It's crazy. There's craziness everywhere.
And I know
it's the liberals.
I hate it.
Yeah, and that's like people in like the Manosphere podcast too that are doing that shit.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's on there talking about how crazy the homeless problem in Austin is, but he's got like a 12-person bodyguard team.
Yeah,
he doesn't live in Austin. He lives in a fucking mansion.
He lives where my family lives.
He's watching all that like poverty porn on TikTok and seeing like homeless people do crazy things and being like, this is the world, just like Donald Trump.
He probably goes
talking
to the
about
comedy
Portland.
mothership and then he's like goes outside for a smoke with some people and then a homeless person harasses him and he's like, guys, what the fuck? Things are so dangerous here.
I don't think he'll even go outside there, man. Like he talks on his podcast about how he's like, all I go is from like my car with like my fucking motorcade into the
venue.
function. Yeah, the venue, and then I go right back and
Dude,
back to my house.
it's so funny because that back
psycho.
alley is so disgusting.
They gotta
and
put
there's so
rose
many
petals
fucking
on the
homeless
ground
people
so I can
back
walk. They put rose petals down because of Joe
and
Rogan.
we can talk about how
biggest
shitty the
fucking
Austin
idiot.
comedy scene is all day.
Oh man, we've already tried our ass to fucking make. Half the good comedians have moved. I mean, like literally everybody I know is like either secretly moved to Chicago, New York.
Yeah, a lot of
LA.
people
They're
moving
all
back.
leaving. Like all the best comedians in this town.
Yeah, like
Casey Rock is in Chicago. Fucking Cam and Ike are in New York.
Jordan we had on a podcast before. He's gone too.
Hey, Shane Gillis. Shane Gillis already moved.
Oh yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
She moved down here to get.
He might still have a place here. But the only people that I know, at least like in that realm, that are still here for sure, are YMH affiliated people and Comedy Mothership.
Yeah,
it's like.
But the whole YMH gang don't ever live in Austin either. They're on the.
Well, they live in. I mean, it's like Danny Brown lives in the Domain. They live in the Domain or out inside.
They don't live in Austin.
Some were just like, I didn't realize it was gonna be hot, and I'm just like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's your. Come on, man. I thought it was gonna be cheap here, and it's like, yeah, we thought so too. For fucking decades.
Get the fuck out of here.
And then you came.
Yeah.
And they all really wanted us to go back to LA. And half the time, I think they are in LA. Like they just like fly down here and pretend they live in Austin. You know what I mean? It's like fucking be real.
They live in my personal dream.
Yeah.
Fuck them all, man. We don't give a fuck about them. We out here broke, hanging out on fucking Fresh Plus.
Neighborhood spot.
Shout out Wheatsville shutting down their fucking store downtown, man.
Man, I'm still against Wheatsville taking over the Fresh Plus.
They're not doing it anymore.
Whoa,
wait, whoa,
hell
what?
Yeah.
Breaking news.
Beef.
Beef? They beefed?
Something went wrong. The Fresh Plus owners, the Wheatsville dude.
They're like, nah, fuck this shit, dude. Fuck that co-op.
That's awesome.
He said it's over.
Fuck
good for Fresh Plus.
Capitalism.
A 16-year-old kid that works at Fresh Plus told me, I saw my boss yelling at the Wheatsville.
Oh shit, dude! We gotta get him on, bro.
That's a good source.
Yeah, that sounds like a way more interesting.
I don't know.
That's badass.
He's got school,
local grocery
side
beef.
job. I think I try to get him in. You're right though.
They literally sell beef, dude.
Man, that's fucking insane. So one of the problems with late is because, and I hate to say this, but this weekend we had a shooting at the library, and that same shooter fucking pulled a gun on a fucking mom and her daughter on the bus.
Didn't he shoot him? Didn't he shoot somebody else?
He didn't shoot them. He shot some dude.
Yeah. He shot somebody else, and then
he shot somebody at the library. And they caught him.
After he shot two people.
And I love the story because like everybody on Reddit is like, a homeless guy has a gun? How? Bitch, they're homeless. They need a gun.
Yeah.
What's the streets is watching, fool? I can't smoke crack without somebody
trying
to steal it.
Anybody can get a gun. It's fucking Texas. It's America.
Yeah.
They all have guns down there.
I mean, it's like,
I don't know how many times I worked at Cenote and people they pull a gun, fucking homeless dude be like, "What's up, Playboy?"
Yeah, and this isn't an issue of just like homeless people being dangerous, which is like just a fucked up argument to make. But like the fact it's like going back to the police, right? Police are like, we have one of the best funded police departments in America. They got this ridiculous budget passed because they weren't providing services. They were kind of extorting the city by not providing services and saying we need the funding back.
Yeah.
They still don't do shit.
They don't. Like this guy shot somebody and they didn't catch him till after he shot another person.
Yeah.
You
guess
the police got to save their strength
they
for when another
had him
protest
on the
breaks
bus.
out.
Right.
They knew where he was. He had to walk to the fucking library. Get the fuck
How many
out of here.
people drowned in the last week and a half?
Talk about unaccountable spending. It's just like, where the fuck are they putting that money?
Yeah. Oh, don't get me started. You call the cops, man. Unless you fucking can prove to them this bitch got me by the neck with a knife. Okay, we'll be right there.
I took a picture. Literally,
we'll be there in 15 minutes.
Yeah, if they show up, to look at the picture,
And then it's like we're supposed to care. Like, oh man, the police are they're having a tough time. You know why they're having a tough time? Because they're too busy working side gigs. Like I'm doing security at Austin Film Festival. I'm doing security at Formula One.
That'd be tight.
They're doing fucking cop security gigs where they're getting double the fucking pay.
Did you see who they had?
And then they're bitching about man, I got to go to work as a cop too this week.
We don't have enough money. We don't.
You, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you worked all the ACLs and the Formula One.
Making $800 a day.
I'm forced to go back to my real job and just drive around homes.
He drove who's the Daniel Craig? He drove Daniel Craig to the premiere, and then he was like, "Man, I gotta go drive my regular route, my regular beat. Fuck this."
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be a driver.
It's like, they're fucking working side gigs, and it's like, how are the police getting half of the $600 billion budget, right? Like fucking half of that budget's the police. And now Abbott's passed this law too, where it's like we can never decrease the police budget again. That's insane, right?
Also, my favorite thing is most of that budget's really used to cover up for crimes that they committed. We shot this Indian guy who was kind of having a mental breakdown, and we shot him, and he obviously didn't have a gun, but we thought he did because he said,
they always think people have guns.
I may have a gun, but he really didn't say that. He would say, hey guys, I'm having a lot of fun, and then they shot him, and he's like, oh, so sorry.
It's like they're
He
scared.
ended
They're
up
terrified
being
of
like a
people
really
with guns.
smart guy, and now we got to pretend like, oh, it was too late. We couldn't sprinkle crack on him. Whatever, man.
Society is anxiety. Dude.
It's crazy how terrified the police are of people with guns. When it's like, for one thing, you know, if you talk to any police officer, you'd be hard pressed to one that's ever voted for better gun control. Yeah. You know, they go out there terrified of people with guns in a place where they constantly vote for, like, you know, looser gun controls.
A homeless person can walk into a gun store and buy a gun because it's legal in Texas, and he can carry it because it's open carry in Texas.
Plus, you sign up for a job where you have a gun. Specifically for that reason, and it's like you talk to people who were like, you know, soldiers who fought overseas, right? And they'll talk about how they are more likely to de-escalate a situation than a cop is, because cops get way more scared shitless than people who were in like combat situations.
My favorite
what's going on
argument always is
it's
like
a training. It's
like you guys, all you white guys wanted to have guns.
Cops.
These white guys wanted guns and to carry guns and be like these tough guys, but you gotta remember, man, we got guns too, fool.
Yeah,
we're ready.
Well, yeah, I mean,
we were in the military. Half these Mexicans I know were all went crazy and kicked out of the fucking military.
You're gonna kill a cop?
You know what? They're ready to go, man. I know. It's
like society of anxiety. It's like they're anxious about people that might have guns. They're anxious about cops shooting them with their guns, so then they bring their guns out, and then the cops shoot them because they have the guns.
It's almost like gun violence is a huge fucking problem in America, dude.
Also,
perpetual cycle.
Halloween's on a weekend, so it's gonna be batshit crazy downtown.
Yeah.
People coming to town for the football game. 100,000 people coming to town for Halloween.
Yeah.
Everybody from Killeen will be on 6th Street just standing there.
What are you gonna be for Halloween?
What am I gonna be for
Halloween? What are you gonna be for Halloween?
I'm just gonna be a guy who doesn't drink anymore. You know?
Oh man, I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go as Charlie Kirk.
You're gonna go as Charlie Kirk?
Yeah. Just get some fake blood right here. And that's it.
I'm gonna.
No exit wound.
No exit wound. No.
Yeah, if you want to make your Halloween dangerous. It was I think last year I was Vladimir Lenin, like
awesome.
John Lennon, Vladimir Lenin combo.
Oh, that's a good.
That's
New York
awesome.
City T-shirt.
When I was younger, I would have Sigmund Freud.
Dude.
Great.
I could do a bald cap and go as Putin, bro.
Yeah. Mexican Putin.
That would be so great.
That'd be
good.
You could pull off Zelensky. You got the beard.
Okay.
There you go.
He's
all right.
Wear one of those like kind of military fatigue shirts he wears, you know.
All right, this is the only question I can ask you that you maybe have an answer. If we do turn Texas blue, what are our best? Who are our best political bets to win an actual election in Texas?
Yeah, so I could talk about this, right? Like at the end of the day, when
is Greg Caesar going to win Doggett's spot?
Kassar? Yeah, probably.
Oh my bad.
But what the fuck? But yeah, probably he is, right?
Man.
And like, I'm glad that he doesn't have to be in a primary against Doggett, because that would have been just like so messy and divisive.
Yeah.
I love Lloyd Doggett.
We love Lloyd. He's a legend.
Yeah, he is. He's one of the best like on the ground, like in his district congressmen that I've ever met. But
he's 172 years old.
He was elected to Congress the year I was born.
Whoa.
Wow, damn.
He fought in World War One.
Great man.
He's still so sharp though.
He shot Franz Ferdinand.
I don't know about that.
It's
one.
like we've met probably like 4 or 5 times, and he like always remembers my name, which is like insane.
Wow.
Just like
What a
I'm like
sweet
nothing
man.
to this guy.
Great,
Yeah, dude. That's
Sweet,
great.
sweet man.
He's so sharp.
So great, yeah.
He's just like the sharpest guy. He remembers everything. He remembers fucking people's birthdays. You know?
I saw
like,
a picture with him and Pancho Villa, and Pancho did not look young in the picture.
But he's also a good politician who changed with the times. You know, it's like for Greg Kassar. I voted for Greg many times. You know, he's been my congressman.
What do we do with Kassar?
I hope he would. I wish he would come to the district more often. You know, I wish he would like talk to more people in Austin more often. I know he's a freshman congressman, but you know, we were in DSA when DSA supported him and pulled their endorsement.
Don't freshmen like reach out, do more outreach?
Because
is it like they get older and they're like, I haven't been talking to these people that I'm representing?
I think it's one of the flaws. One of the flaws in his in his stint in Congress, right, is that he doesn't talk to people in his district enough. And I was
grassroots.
I was part of DSA when we endorsed him, and then pulled the endorsement because he flipped on Israel.
Oh shit.
Well, he didn't. He flipped. He supported the Iron Dome, right? And so we were we thought this was something that you would take a hard line on.
Yeah.
And I think that Greg has the capacity to really develop as a progressive and to be part of the squad. I'd say he's squad
Isn't
adjacent.
he like the
but right now it's I don't see it as
progressive
much.
caucus or something.
Right. Yeah, and like we'll see like what that means.
That's not progressive enough for me, bro.
It's not progressive enough for me. Zoran's progressive enough for me. You know.
Yeah.
Like, and that's kind of like what a lot of people were hoping Greg would be. You know, as a DSA guy.
Can I be honest?
I haven't seen that happen yet.
I got a little man crush on Curtis.
yeah, I know.
You know,
you gotta get the candle.
Have you heard about his dating history?
No,
dude, it's so
been married
wild.
like 5 times.
He's been married to like a model, like a model who also was like a world champion like karate fighter.
What the fuck?
She
was wild, man.
Dude, and they're like all smoking hot, dude.
I love it because everyone's trying to like paint him like he's like a modern Republican. This dude is nothing but a New York City old school wild out fucking.
He's a vigilante.
Yes, he's Batman.
He's not Batman. Batman's a billionaire who beats up minorities in an alleyway, but like. You know, like Batman gets some cool points from me.
He lives in a 1-bedroom with 17 cats.
Yeah, I was like, anybody that gets a hit on by the Gaudis,
that all surprises me.
Survives by me is cool by me.
Yeah, I love hearing a story about getting shot.
Every single interview, like I want Madani to win. I'm not even trying to say anything. Zohan for fucking president one day, whatever. But this motherfucker deserves a reality TV show.
We gotta get him in somewhere.
I have gotta get Curtis.
Yeah.
I just want to hear him talk crazy ass fucking. Him versus Gotti, like what the fuck is he saying? Like I took on the Gambino family. Like,
after the race,
that shit like that.
Yeah.
After the race, he gets his own like show, like Instagram show. Like, what's your take?
He hates Cuomo, and he don't even mind Zoran.
So this is the thing I like about him, right? Is that he like gives Zoran Mamdani the respect of being his like Democratic opponent, and like doesn't talk shit about Zoran at all, besides that he disagrees. But like he'll talk so much mad shit about Cuomo. And like both of them just like think of him as a total joke, and I like that. That's what they like connect on.
When he said grabbing
like,
fannies and killing grannies, oh my god,
he's got some zingers, dude.
Yeah. I'm sorry, like this whole election.
It's hilarious how bad.
But like, let's get back to the topic, right? And I'll say one more thing about Zoran is that Zoran is definitely the political moment for the Democratic Party.
Right now,
like he's demonstrating exactly what Democrats can be, and like
they're
what's
still trying
populist. Well, yeah, because they're dinosaurs and they're stuck in the past and they love losing strategies, which we can get to Texas now.
They're also afraid of Israel
about this. Well, yeah, because they like they made that bed forever ago when they.
And I mean, Israel did kill like a bunch of people with cell phones that one day.
Yeah, that's some Bond villain shit.
Yeah.
And they're Bond villain on a good day. Like that's like the highest their morality has gone. Under Netanyahu.
They only killed 3 children that day. So
yeah, right.
So Texas though, who's our Texas best?
Mm-hmm. Okay, right. So like,
there's Texas Zohan.
No, there's not. But like, I think what we're looking at is how the top of ticket like always is what is the litmus test for like how the state's gonna go. Yeah. I run state rep races, right? And like, if like the Senate race or the governor race isn't gonna pull in voters for us, then we're fucked. Yeah. Like I've run races in places that are competitive flips for Democrats, and like now I'm running a race right now that's a Democratic seat, but it's a very narrow margin, so the Republicans are going to spend a ton in the general to try to flip it red.
Yeah.
And like what we need is someone at the top of ticket in the governor race, in the Senate race that'll bring in a lot of people. For me, that's Jeannie Nahosa. I think is a great pick for the governor. She's from the Valley. I think we need someone from the Valley running for that because the Valley, where I'm also working right on Julio Salinas' campaign, is one of the most important places in politics in America right now.
Yeah.
So having someone from there running for governor, I think is huge because we can't lose the Valley again. If we do, we could lose it for a generation.
Yeah.
Like Colin Allred did not carry the Valley. We lost it terribly, right? I mean, neither did Kamala Harris.
The fucking Trump message is the scariest thing in the world. So I really have no idea how they can even beat Trump. And I understand because the Valley is a little different than America.
Yeah.
Like they hate Mexicans from Mexico, and it's a weird Valley thing. Mm-hmm. I don't really want to get too deep in here, but it's like
a lot of family ties.
Well, it's the old money. I don't fucking know. It's the Valley. It's a weird ass world. It's its own thing.
Yeah,
they've been on their own for a long time.
Yeah, and they don't care as much about red or blue. It's like they have a different kind of politics there, and they like
people like who they like.
They like who they like, and there's a separate machine from the state Democratic Party.
Yeah.
And like, but like I said, I think it's super important that we keep it blue or really take it back because if we lose it again, like we could lose it forever, and we'll never win a statewide seat in Texas ever. But like the other thing about that is the Senate race, right? So like that's a huge crowded primary.
Yeah.
And like we need someone who's gonna bring in people who Colin Allred never had it in him. I worked for Roland Gutierrez on his primary. Like, if he had been the nominee, I think we would have done significantly better, if not win that seat from Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
But people wanted to go with the establishment, center of the road Democrat who was able to outflank Republicans on the right. That's not what works, dude. That's like the opposite of Zoran, right?
Yeah.
We need someone.
We've tried this middle of the road, and yeah, it might have worked with Bill Clinton. That's
in
30 years ago now.
And Ross Perot won that election for Bill Clinton, you know?
Don't ever hate on H. Ross around me, brother.
I'm not hating on Ross. Yeah. It's like, but like, you know, it's Bill Clinton isn't the one who won that election. Ross Perot is, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, that was like an example that they used for a long time.
Right.
Like,
I mean, like,
how we win.
Ann Richards was a Democrat, you know, Democratic governor. It's like there's a time when Texas has been blue because Texas, by numbers, is blue. There are more Democrats in the state than there are Republicans. But they don't vote for people they're not excited about.
Half the population of the state doesn't vote.
Right, exactly.
More.
If every Texan voted, Democrats would win every statewide election by numbers. So, like,
Tell
I'm thinking
me
in the
how
Senate
Talarico
race,
is going to do this.
Right, you guessed it. Talarico is my pick.
Okay.
I think that he's a Democrat who's, you know, he's able to go progressive. He doesn't want to outflank Republicans on the right, on the border, or other issues like calling all redwood. Yeah. But his appeal is that he's, like, going to take these progressive stances from a Christian point of view. He's going to appeal to them and say, like, look, do what Christ would do. Be a fucking socialist. Be a progressive Democrat, you know?
He became famous because he was calling them out so much of their Ten Commandment bullshit.
Right.
It was bullshit. None of them even know the Ten Commandments because they're all animals. Too busy fucking foraging like beasts.
Plus the dude, like,
sniffing money like animals.
Plus when Talarico gets around, he gets around and talks to people, right? Like Colin Allred wasn't showing up, just like I was talking about with Greg. In his campaign, Colin Allred wasn't talking to people on the ground. Like, every time we tried to, like, meet up with him and, like, have a conversation, possibly get an endorsement for the Democratic nominee in the state house race, you know, we'd have to, like, corner him basically and chase him out because he would just, like, you know, like Joe Rogan, he would just, like, step into the venue, say, talk for 5 minutes, and then be escorted out in, like, a huddle.
Him and Greg Caesar.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know why he's running again. I wish he wasn't.
When he lost this last time, didn't he blame it on, like, trans people or something like that? Like, well, we went too left on the transgenders, and that's why I lost. I was like, come the fuck on,
that's
man.
just, like,
There's
much
like
evidence.
Literally less than 100 transgender people in the fucking goddamn state.
Evidence of why they were able to pigeonhole him on that, right? Like, Ted Cruz's TV ads were all about boys and girls sports, and, like, the fact that he blames trans people for that, if he does, like, that's evidence of exactly why he was able to be pigeonholed.
I don't even think there's a transgender athlete in Texas right now.
No, it's just like it's like not an issue that Democrats need to be pigeonholed into, but they let Republicans control the narrative on that.
It's so easy to avoid shit like that.
They're saying the kids are having litter boxes at the school or some shit.
Yeah, just absurd shit.
And then meanwhile, like you were saying, up in New York, Zoran Mamdani is talking about, like, hey, can we make this shit affordable for everybody? And he's just dominating right now. So
he does the right thing where he's like, I don't want to talk about that because it's not what I'm running on. What I'm running on is affordability.
Fixing the goddamn subway.
He brings the narrative.
Dollar
he controls
slices.
the narrative.
Yeah.
Dollar slices, man.
He doesn't get into this defensive. He doesn't get into this defensive stance where he's having to, like, you know, talk about boys and girls sports because he's like, look, that's not what we're here about. We're here about affordability, and that's what people want to hear. Yeah. That's how you drive the narrative, and Democrats need to be driving the narrative, not on the defense.
Target. Stay on. Damn, Star Wars taught us anything. You gotta fucking stay on target.
Ooh. So I like Gina Hinojosa and I like James Talarico at the top of the ticket. I think James is who I'm voting for in the Senate race. He's a great campaigner. He's super charismatic, and I think he can hit that moderate voter in ways that you know, progressive Democrats have been dreaming about.
Yes, I think he's got it.
But you know, now
they're gonna attack him though. They're gonna try to bring him down.
Yeah, because they don't like when state people run for that seat. They want their DNC people to run. Yeah. Like, they didn't like when Roland ran for it, even though Roland was super charismatic, and every time he was in a room, he'd flip everybody in there. But the DNC would just dump money into a moderate.
What I really hate about all this bullshit, and there's a lot of bullshit to hate, is like how they'll probably make him seem like, oh, he's poor, he's like a teacher or something, and then they'll be like, oh, he's eating at Jeffrey's. He's rich. I don't know. They're just gonna be attacking the shit out of Talarico.
They'll find all sorts of reasons.
He's go eat at Luby's. Get some.
Most of how they're gonna attack him is by trying to cut off his funding, right? By trying to fund Colin Allred again or somebody.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna try to, like, get their donor networks to pump millions and millions of dollars. But James has been doing a good job of raising from the grassroots.
He's literally the best. He's the best fucking candidate we got. I think Jasmine's a close second. I love Jasmine. I'm not sure she's running for anything yet. I don't think she's actually said it.
You know, I think that she'd be a good choice.
Hinting at it.
You know, I wish that Americans were like more likely to vote for a woman in positions like that. You know, in Texas, it's like been a problem because we've had so many great women like politicians like Ann Richards.
Yeah.
You know, who I feel like we had the first female governor in the history of the nation in Texas. You know, it's like
it's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, it's so I don't know what people's problem is right now with it, and like why
hating women. And even the weirdest thing is like women voters not voting for women. Yeah, is a weird ass thing.
I mean, you know, I feel like it's like man or woman. It's like you pick based on you know you can have the same kinds of bigotry. Like you can hate your own.
We love you, Wendy Davis.
Yeah. I loved Wendy Davis. You know, I
loved her.
Still do. She works for Planned Parenthood now and does a great job.
Oh, really?
She's a great person. Maybe one day Ann Richards' granddaughter might run.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know much about her.
I know she was speech writing for Beto and.
Oh, cool! That's awesome.
Speech writing. I think she used to work. She was with the Obama campaign too a long time ago. Damn. And she's been around a little bit.
Good. Yeah.
But I don't know if she wants to run herself though. She's just behind the scenes.
Yeah. And I think Jeannie Hinojosa, who's been like quorum breaker, been hardline, fighting Abbott, I think is a good pick for that. I'm really glad that she decided to step in because that's a race that not a lot of people wanted to get in.
Yeah.
Because it's tough. It's tough. And when Beto ran for it,
the wheelchair guy.
I mean, this motherfucker got the voucher thing passed, and it's like a nightmare. Like nobody saw any benefit in, and somehow here we go.
And like we
don't care anymore. We have no values. We don't give a shit about kids. We don't give a shit about God. This is about nothing. This is literally about let's spend money willy-nilly on bullshit.
And let's oppress, our political enemies. Let's not even hurt them. Let's destroy them as much as we can. And even people on his side, he funds primary opponents.
He was killing Republicans that didn't vote for.
He's doing it again this year.
Because all the small towns they have no fucking need for a voucher program. They only got one goddamn school in half of West Texas. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fucking stupid.
So yeah, it's just I think when it comes to flipping Texas blue, Texas flips, when we have a great top of ticket candidate, when the country's flipping, right? Like we need a massive blue wave that Texas can ride on. So we need great people all over the country. And I was talking about with the Calshi thing, right? Democratic sweep at 75% on Calshi. I'm not saying bookmaker odds are what defines politics, but there's certainly a decent litmus test.
No, it's a good indicator of where people are at least feeling right now in the moment.
The
it can always change, but
the Texas amendments. Do you like any of them?
I really don't know enough about it. I haven't voted yet, and I'm gonna have to do my research before I
was gonna say early voting did start. That was how long has it been going?
You motherfucker!
Did you write them down?
The only ones I voted for, and I'm gonna be completely honest now. I voted for the trade school one because fuck it.
Yeah,
I voted for the dementia study, and I voted for the water, putting money aside for when there's no water in Texas, which is already secretly happening right now.
Did you see?
And the data centers are coming for our water.
That shit is gonna ruin the environment.
Dude,
but we don't care because we like money more than we like nature.
Well, we got a lot of nature here.
Well, we're about to lose it all.
We're about to destroy it.
Yeah, it's about to get worse, especially with those data centers and AI and all the energy that shit takes.
Yeah, Taylor.
There's a water
pretty close to Texas, to be honest.
But
trade
South Texas has
schools
no
are
water
great.
right now.
I really think we should be encouraging students to go into trades. I went to Westlake, which is basically college prep as a public school.
Westlake.
Yeah, fuck yeah. But it's basically
What's it like going to Epstein school?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It was great.
Yeah.
Where are we going for our senior trip? We're going to Epstein's Island. Okay.
What a good debate team.
Again?
Good debate team.
Dude, we had so many good teams at that school.
Yeah.
We fucking killed Texas.
Texas. Fucking Westlake be out here.
UIL.
All right. So Paxton once again is suing another fucking bullshit lawsuit.
Yeah.
He's suing Tylenol over.
Yeah. I saw this.
The autism thing.
Yeah.
He's suing them for all of the pain and sorrows of the people of Texas.
And I'm like, this is more money wasted, more bullshit.
Yeah,
it's a headline.
Have you heard the term vexatious litigant?
We're gonna pretend that we give a shit about RFK and back it by suing Tylenol. Who gives a fuck, man?
I mean, like,
These are dark days.
It's like RFK Jr. like got in there, and he was just like, I'm gonna find like not only the cause of autism but the cure for it in 6 months. And it's like, dude, you set yourself up with like, what the fuck is that as a goal? Why would you set yourself up with that? And the best he can come up with is like, he has nothing, so he's like, acetaminophen, you know, like.
He makes me miss Fauci, like, you know.
Oh
like,
my god, he is the worst. RFK Jr. is like the classic fucking example of everything that's wrong with America. A rich kid who's like believes his own bullshit and has gotten away with everything his whole fucking life, and you know what? He still is. It's just like he just says stupid shit, and it's like, oh yeah, that's stupid. He's cool. Yeah. No, he's not. He's a fucking idiot. I want to fight that dude.
But we can talk more about the
day.
trade school thing because I like this one. Yeah, because like, so like
the Westlake boys like trade schools now.
Yeah, it's like, and a lot of high schools are like this. It's not just like Westlake, which is like a rich school. It's like they're just like telling students like, hey, if you don't go to college, you're basically a failure, which sets everyone up to go into debt. And like, I have friends who went into trades who make way more money than me.
Yeah.
And like they perform a service that's necessary. You know, you go into a union, go into the IBEW, go into the pipe fitters. You know, it's like those things are like big in Texas still.
Yeah,
I mean, like the unions are there, even though it's right to work.
Like some blue collar industries are going to become like the next set of like multimillionaires, like business owners.
Yeah.
Really, because they're going to be crucial services that people need.
Always.
Like, I got into like doing production stuff, and that's like not even really blue collar work, but like. I make a good amount of money, and I didn't go to college, but like I did come from Westlake, but it was because I was like doing production and stuff, and I knew that like you could go different avenues. There's different avenues in life that you can walk, like
frankly, I work a bullshit job.
So you, Jake,
I make no money.
And Epstein just sitting there fucking drinking pina coladas, huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I make no fucking money. I'm broke as hell, and I work a bullshit job. I like it. It's fun at least. Yeah. I would like being an electrician too. I wish that someone had encouraged like trades because I didn't know what I wanted to do out of high school. I wanted to be a writer.
Yeah.
And like if someone had been like, hey, you can do that and you can like work a job that's gonna give you money. That
I voted positive on the trades.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I voted positive on dementia. I voted positive on water.
I hope it like.
Yeah, I mean we need dementia training. Our president has it.
I know. Did you see?
I forgot. There's one other one I did vote on also that was if you lost your house to fire, you shouldn't pay property taxes.
That makes sense too. Yeah.
Like you got a lot of shit going on there.
What about insurance?
So I lost my comic books. I don't know what
but did you guys see there was a video of Trump talking about how I took this IQ test and it proved I'm so smart and blah blah, and it ended up being a dementia test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to see AOC take this test.
Yeah.
It's the clock test,
There's like a fucking giraffe on.
Honestly, man, you see that the last 6 months of Trump is him. This is not even a joke either. Like just saying willy fucking nilly, nothing making sense. No, like nothing credible at all. And I love it because America's just like, that dude's got it. And I'm like, what the fuck are we? I mean, like,
I think they're.
and I know a lot of Republicans. I think these guys aren't that dumb. But they're just going to let this stupid motherfucker just say some crazy shit. And they're just like,
well, because he allows them to hate people, He gives them permission to have these, to publicly have these extremely hateful views. And, so many people just secretly craved it and wanted that to be out in the open and wanted to finally say this hateful shit without having to, lean in close and be like, hey, you want to hear what I really think?
Yeah.
Now they can just say it.
Poor nation of ghouls.
Too bad they didn't know they could just do that anyway.
Right. Well, they figured it out. And they figured out that they were all afraid of cancel culture, and now it's just like we see people actually being silenced for having political beliefs, being fired from universities. And they're all for it. They were all just like, we hate people having opinions about not liking our bigoted speech.
Yeah.
Even though there was no consequences for them outside of being socially less accepted.
Yeah, right.
And now they're like, oh yeah, but the government should absolutely silence people who have woke views.
They have all the branches of government. They have all this shit, and now the only thing they have left is I just want people to like us.
And they still act like they're persecuted.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry I made everybody not like me, but please.
Yeah. And they still act like they're persecuted, even though they have, complete control of government. They act like
the
deep
Pope
state
hates them.
Yeah.
The Pope.
The Pope's
from
Chicago.
Saying, I'm gonna give her the Opus Dei because I can't stand you fucks.
Yeah.
Now watch me serve this layup.
The Pope's from Chicago, his city's under siege.
Yeah. Deep dish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, dude.
I love having an American Pope. This is great.
American Pope's my fucking
Pope Leo, Father Leo.
That dude fight you in a Pizza Hut parking lot full. I don't give a fuck. That's my man's. All right, my last note of the day. I just want America to realize that I hate them. All of them.
All of Americans?
I want all Americans to
so
suffer
fucking true.
under my thumb. I want everyone. I don't even want y'all to die. That's the thing. I don't want anyone to die. I just want you to suffer and feel the brokenness of being a broke ass. Stealing eggs from a pigeon's nest to throw at you when you drive by.
Well, the American voter has certainly proven time and again that they're willing to do that to themselves. So
yeah, it's cold weather. About to break out the finesse.
I'm also
nice.
sick of
nice little.
Can American media quit doing these features where like, I voted for Trump and I didn't realize that he hated me because I'm Mexican, or I voted for Trump and I'm a farmer and guess what? I can't sell crops to nobody because no one gives a shit. All they want is cocaine from fucking, whatever, man.
Yeah,
I voted for Hitler.
Trump. I didn't realize he was a pedophile. Yeah, I didn't realize he was a pedophile. It's like all those podcast guys that are having to like backtrack. Andrew Schultz and Joe Rogan.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, dude, he did everything he said he was gonna do.
I used to love Andrew Schultz too, but he is like really just put himself in the corner now. He's like kind of like, well, it's like everybody's a liar, and I'm like. Dude,
that's like the Nelk boys doing
He's
like a post-cast like video where they're like, so like guys, we've heard a lot of feedback and we read what you guys had to say and we actually kind of agreed Netanyahu might be the modern day Hitler. We heard that comparison and we're like, man, low key that sounds pretty real.
Because they just like allowed people to platform.
Low key.
My favorite,
They allowed people to platform on their stuff because they got them like results. Then it was like a selfish choice, and they're seeing like exactly the kind of damage. And they're like talking about how it's just like, well, we're not like political commentators, and I'm like, y'all made yourself political commentators.
Literally. Like look at Tim Dillon. It's like I really like Tim Dillon and his style of comedy.
But he went too far.
His show is like If you take it in a comedic standpoint, like maybe it's not too far, but the fact is people don't do that. They think he's like a real political
because he went and he commentated though.
Yeah,
and it's like
having an opinion is one thing, but when you platform people like that,
you get up there and you say all that shit, and then you try to walk it back like, man, I don't know, it was just kind of fun. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then you're on stage in Saudi Arabia.
Well, Tim Dillon couldn't go.
I know because he made fun of him.
Yeah, good for him on that one. He dodged a bullet.
Like Bill Burr really.
I can't believe Bill Burr.
They let homosexuals in Saudi Arabia.
I was surprised about Bill Burr too, but you know what? I think Bill Burr is
out homosexual. He can't go to Saudi Arabia.
Tim Dillon's gay?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. But Bill Burr really freaked me out, and he's
freaked me out too.
Yeah, and he's on there now just saying like, oh, they're just normal people, like, and all this, and it's like, dude, like, they killed the government assassinated a journalist, like,
I'm wondering if
extremely impressive.
It was like, did you know that they're not out there swinging scimitars and living in the sand?
Yes,
we did.
Everybody knows they fucked up and did it. Yeah, and I understand it because there's a part of me that wish they would just say, look, man, $2 million. Like, I'll say, fuck it, I'm in. 30 minutes, I can do 30 minutes, 2 million, whatever,
Yeah.
Instead, he's like,
we going to go eat at a Perry Steakhouse afterwards. All right, whatever, I'm in.
It's like it's still not quite like Dennis Rodman goes to North Korea level, but like.
Dennis Rodman's always been a kook.
Yeah,
I rather stick up for Dennis Rodman than his comedians.
I kind of like Dennis Rodman. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I like him too. It's just
I think it was cool when he did that.
I'm just saying, man, like it's all a bunch of bullshit, and we got to pretend like this bullshit. If you're gonna pretend like some of your bullshit matters. And some of it doesn't. Get the fuck out of here. Either it all does or none of it does. You know what I'm saying? You can't half-ass it. You can't sit here and say, "Oh, I'm gonna vote for Trump" and give a little speech for him, and then like 3 weeks later be like, "Well, I like fucking pussy." Get the fuck out of here, dude. You ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit. Your daddy ain't shit. I'll fight Mexicans. I don't give a fuck. Meet me outside.
Meet me in the valley.
I'll fucking take it. You go to the valley. You can wake up.
Nah,
fight you for like a
have me stuffed in a truck bed.
Death is fun down there.
Once again, I'd be remiss if I didn't plug again. Like the Valley's going to be super politically important. You guys should vote for
sure.
Shout out HEB.
Go financially support some candidates like Julio Salinas running for State House down there.
HEB giving $5 million to food banks in Texas and $1 million to Meals on Wheels because of the fucking SNAP freeze. SNAP freeze. HEB coming through for Texas. More than anyone else in this fucking state. I tell you that much.
HEB's a solid brand.
If only we could get a private donor to donate $130 million to SNAP benefits.
Fucking So.
I want some of that money.
I like
now.
the fact
I need a $10,000 check.
I like when he lies to us. Like he literally like, oh yeah, the private donors are paying for the White House remodel.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, they're not.
And now they're like,
no,
we want to see the list.
Nobody.
Yeah.
They're gonna pay for the
donor?
soldiers.
You know,
so what? Is this a private army now, funded by public donations?
And he's like, he's also like, yeah, we're not really gonna touch the East Wing. We're just gonna, put it what's in the the existing structure. And then it's like in one day, completely demolished.
Yeah.
Like the whole half the building.
The
is
conference
gone.
to defuse it too. He was like, now look, I just want everybody to see these pretty pictures. Look at how grand the bottom's gonna be. And then they're like, so what's the footprint? He's like, no, but look at the pictures.
Musk literally like, I'm gonna fix spending, and all he did was like fire everybody in education and fucking
yeah.
Well, where is Musk now? Like, what the fuck?
He realized
it's been fucking exiled.
He's negotiating a $1 trillion pay deal.
Oh no! I mean, I know he's really doing his shit, but it was just funny. He went from like public to like got his feelings hurt, and now he's like,
I'm gonna say this right now.
And then he called Trump a pedophile, and it's like
you gotta disappear for a month, literally, just to get your hair plugs done. It's not easy. It takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, he does do a lot of personal maintenance there.
a lot of face
man, that dude like on
face scaping, hair replacement, like Ozempic. What Donald Trump call it? The fat shot pill, the fat shots. Yeah,
I would never take one. I don't need one. McDonald's is my diet.
Yeah, I have a friend. I won't say who it is. A very eccentric billionaire takes
Shout
the fat shot.
Monopoly. I'm hating on y'all.
It doesn't work for him. It's clearly not working.
Oh my god.
Any final notes? Any final madness you want to? Somebody want to call out? Fucking.
I mean, like I right now. No, I'm not even. I'm not even. Yeah, I love Greg, man. But it's like I just want to say, like, right now, I think we're in a really terrifying place politically. I think everyone in the country is scared, rightfully, because of exactly what the power they realize now, when unchecked, the government has. Yeah. And if this doesn't teach them that, like, fascism's real,
it hasn't even been a year.
Yeah, it hasn't been a year.
We're still like in the first.
It's only gonna get worse, right? And like,
we haven't hit it 1 year yet.
If this doesn't teach people that fascism is real, like, then fucking nothing will, and we'll have no bottom. This can go on forever.
I know.
And like,
I mean, the people he's pardoned. So
I have some hope for next year.
Oh my God!
I have some hope
for
a good midterm.
Dude, some of these people he's pardoned, like, ripped off people for like billions of dollars, and because they got a pardon, they don't have to pay them back. Like, it's like you're free from your crime.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
surprise, surprise, he fucking
trying
supports.
to kill somebody.
He supports
criminals
and
hitman to kill somebody.
con artists.
And that
just
you
like
got off.
Silk Road guy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he's from like.
I knew y'all went to high school. Epstein
100%.
Jr. and the whole gang.
Homie.
Fuck, I'm just saying, man, it's all.
But now he's a Trump supporter.
The January 6th idiots too, man. Like, I swear to God, I want to fight one of those motherfuckers.
Sure, dude, they're awful.
And they're all like from Texas. They all took a private jet down there to fucking riot.
Yeah,
it's like
and they're all talking about how Portland's rioting, and it's like, you guys literally fucking pardoned a bunch of actual rioters who rioted in the Capitol.
Mm-hmm. They're all in Portland rioting now.
Killed 6 cops.
Yeah.
Right. Like, said they were gonna hang the vice president, and those are the people that they pardoned.
I know, dude.
The most violent, crazy people in the country.
And Portland's already a trashy city. Like, come on.
I already feel bad because, like, Pence was already a pussy before all this, and now everyone thinks he's a pussy.
Dude, I know. Like, Pence is getting, like, name called on headlines still.
Yeah.
But all these hoes are just fucking sucking up to it, man. Shady Vance, the worst, man.
Yeah, he's probably going to be president before this term's over.
This fucking Opus Dei idiot. Oh, my God. Can you imagine an Opus Dei president? Fucking nightmare. Fucking nightmare. Peter Thiel's Opus Dei. Peter Thiel's Opus Dei.
Oh, yeah.
Who's Opus Dei?
Peter Thiel.
I know Peter Thiel.
You never read Da Vinci Code?
Well, forever.
You ever saw the movie Da Vinci Code?
Yeah, I saw that.
Paul Bettany whipping himself in the back. That's the Opus Dei.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's like the weird albino.
Far right cult within
they're
the
real.
Catholic
They're a real
Church.
deal. It's not like a fucking fake group. It's a real.
They supported Francisco Franco.
I didn't realize Dan Brown was still like a topic of conversation.
That dude Dan Brown was telling us years ago about an enemy that's right here on our door. Talking about the Antichrist.
Prophetic.
Dude, he's doing lectures now.
Angels and demons, fool.
Yes, dude.
Hell yeah.
Did you guys see the clip where somebody was like describing like what the Antichrist is, and then like posed it to him?
Peter
Thiel, that's what you're doing, right? And he was like,
yeah, Peter Thiel's like obsessed with the Antichrist in a way.
He's
such a fucking freak.
Yeah, he is. He's really
like
creepy.
he's trying to self-manifest it.
I know. Dan Brown got to come out of retirement and fucking put a
that's
stake
how
through his
he.
heart.
That's how he lives forever.
Waiting for Dan Brown to come back, man. Angels and demons.
Any day now.
American icon.
Opus Dei.
Opus Dei.
Opus Dei.
All right, shout out Real Catholics. Shout out Chicago Pope. Shout out
Chainsaw
Deep
Man.
Dish. Shout out Greg Kazar.
The Valley.
Genie and host James
When are you
Tellerico.
gonna be down in the Valley? When are you moving?
Probably
down
November.
there?
What's up with that
November?
one representative who killed the chick, caught himself on fire?
Oh, Tony Gonzales.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, staffer. Oh, I still don't know what the deal with that
He
is.
was supposed to be having
crazy.
sex with her. I guess she had a mental breakdown and set
What?
herself on
They were
fire.
having sex and somebody
Really?
got set on fire? What the fuck?
Well, he was in Washington at the time, and she was at home, and I guess she.
They were having an affair. Is that what you're saying?
Well, her husband had her kid, and she was. I don't know what the fuck. She set herself on fire. Then
Yeah, I know that she did that.
died.
I don't think that we know why.
That's crazy.
we'll never really know why. Supposedly they're having an affair. That's what I was reading recently.
Who said that?
San Antonio Express News.
Really? That's really interesting. I was kind of wondering if there was something like that. Yeah.
I believe anything San Antonio Express does.
Oh man, you know I love San Antonio news. Man. They like half snitch, half Phil fight you in the parking lot too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think Santos Lamone is running against him right now. I would like to see some more people in that primary of the Democratic side to see. I think he's got a Republican primary opponent too. But that would be an interesting one. That congressional district is one of the biggest in the state. If not the biggest geographically. It goes all the way from San Antonio to El Paso.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
huge.
fuck.
All across the southern border.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and like it's one where like, you know, there's been some possible
Gerrymandering.
Republican vulnerability there for a while. So like,
Okay.
yeah, that could be an interesting one. I'd really like to see someone
He's a
like
Democrat, isn't he? Tony?
no, he's a Republican.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, man.
Yeah, there's a Democrat running against him right
Bald-headed
now.
motherfucker.
I would like to see some more in that primary because the guy who's running against him right now didn't do so well last cycle. So
Okay.
I'd like to see someone else maybe take a shot at it.
Fresh blood.
Yeah,
Fresh
maybe
blood.
like a you know
Fresh
maybe
blood.
like a more progressive populist, probably working class person from a union would be great.
Yeah, dude. Especially
Yeah.
for that area.
If they were to find someone you know like that to run there, I think that'd be really sick.
fucking John Rambo, man. Fuck
Yes.
yeah.
First blood.
First blood.
Mm.
Veteran.
Yeah, veteran would be cool. Yeah.
Fresh blood.
Young blood. Young
Did you see that shit about that one guy, Graham Plattner?
Yeah.
Yeah, how he has a Nazi tattoo.
Yeah, I mean, like, so like, I really like Graham Plattner. Actually,
I did too.
Yeah, I still do. Like,
Yeah.
I think that this tattoo thing is like, I believe him. It's a really stupid tattoo. Like, but I believe him. It's just like he was in Croatia and drunk with like his Marine friends, and they got like skull and crossbones tattoos.
Like,
It's
It
like-
was a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, like this.
It's not like a
Is it like
real-
it just
like,
there's a skull
does
and then
Does the guy strike you as a Nazi when he speaks? Like, he's never struck. He's
I'm
never
sticking
struck.
with
me as
Bernie
someone
on
who
this.
secretly
Bernie's
be a
like,
Nazi.
look, we're talking about
I don't think he's a
tattoos.
Nazi.
It's a dumb
We're not
tattoo.
talking about
but
his
also
actual
he had the
fucking
tattoo
politics.
for 15 years and like never saw.
I never.
No
saw
one ever
it.
said, "Hey man,
That's
that's
what he
like the
says.
fucking
Like, you know, it's one of those
Nazi
things where,
skull."
yeah, it's like
Did you
I
know
believe
about
him.
the skull when you saw it?
Hell yes, I did.
I did.
Yeah.
Like, that was crazy.
I think it's like.
Really? I just look like a normal
Yeah.
fucking weird ass fucking tattoo to me.
I mean, I
She
studied
knows-
that
Yeah, I
shit,
think that's
but,
what
yeah.
I think that's what he thought too. It's like, you know,
I'm not a World War II.
I've only seen the tattoo on his body like post cover up, but like, you know, it's like they say it's like the fucking SS symbol,
It
like
was.
that's on.
It
Oh
was
my
like,
god,
yeah.
hat.
And it was huge on his
Yeah.
chest. It
Like
was
he says he didn't
It's
realize
big.
it. The
It
guy's,
was
The
huge.
guy's clearly not a Nazi.
I don't
you
think
know?
he's a Nazi.
So like,
fan of
I
Skull
believe that he was a
Death,
really
you know?
stupid
But this
25-year-old.
story is hilarious. Skull and crossbones tattoo looks like
Yeah.
a Nazi
Yeah.
symbol.
It was
big ass
one.
fucking tattoo.
It's not
like-
it does not look
Yeah.
like a Nazi symbol.
That's that's
It
just unfortunate.
literally is the Nazi symbol.
Yeah, I believe him that he didn't know what it was because I guess he never saw Schindler's List or something. It's like,
Dude, you
know,
sound like you're trying to defend the.
I think Graham Plattner like
Come
beside
along
this.
line of people that
And
have
plus,
shitty tattoos.
I think we're really in like a post scandal era where this is not gonna
Yeah,
like
you're
affect
right,
him that
right.
much. It's like there's way crazier scandals that just get like totally pushed over in the press cycle. The thing about Graham that I like is that he's an unabashed progressive. He's like,
Yes.
you know, he gets like charged people are like, you said you were a communist on Reddit, and he's like, yeah, fucking whatever, you know. Like I said that to get a rise out of people, but I do support a lot of socialist stuff, right? And like I think that I'm down with it. Bernie's got Bernie's support.
Nice.
Like I think he's exactly the kind of candidate that the Democrats should be running.
Yeah.
Besides his stupid
fucking
tattoo,
He's
right?
our Nazi. I do hope he wins. I hope he wins. But when I saw that, I was just like, I thought it was fake at first. I thought it was like some sort of smear, and then I looked it up and was like,
it's a really dumb tattoo. And I just like people like who are drunk and getting tattoos like that. It's just like.
I could see it.
Stop, dude.
Cool looking skull.
Yeah, stop being stupid in your 20s.
You said he was in Croatia?
Like, yeah.
A lot of Nazis in Croatia.
That Croatian tattoo artist was like, man, I'm gonna have some fun right
now. Yeah, because like there's a lot of pro Nazis in Croatia and in the fucking Balkans in general.
Oh well,
they went fascist in the 40s.
I don't want to get too deep in this. So even before that, it's Russia, Serbia, Germany, Croatia.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Oh, okay.
What about
going back to like the 1700s, 1600s?
Yeah.
That's how it's always been. Russia protects Serbia.
You talking about Pan-Slavism right now?
Germany protects Croatia. Do you understand that?
Mother country.
That's why when the Serbian dudes went all crazy, Russia protected them.
Yeah.
It's when the Croatians went crazy, Germany. It's like it's been a thing for hundreds of years.
Yeah, but didn't the Serbians go fascist in the 40s too?
They were Russian.
Yeah.
They were Russian. They were always communists. Always. Maybe their communism was fascism, but whatever.
It's like Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
They were fascist.
Telling you, the Serbians have always been with. It's a weird. I don't know where it goes back to.
It's
the
like
Kings.
It's a regional cultural thing.
Yeah, this is like before World War One. This is
in the olden times.
Yeah, the olden times.
Right.
Like Croatia had they had camps too, concentration camps, like because they're down with the Germans and like they would do this crazy. I don't know when it started, but like this is what's and then they burned down Serbian cities. Like there's like a whole city of Serbia that was destroyed by the Croatians and Germans in World War II, and like it's an entire city is just missing on the map.
Right.
And when the Russians came in, they went into Croatia. It was very cruel because they fucking hated those sons of bitches. Because of the Serbians, and it's like, and that's the whole. A lot of people think America won the war, but Russia really came through fucking evil. On that side.
Well, yeah, Russia's the one who invaded Berlin.
Really came in evil.
I don't think anyone really thinks that America invaded Berlin unless they just like don't know history.
I'm just saying those dudes.
They never played Call of Duty World War.
America supported.
I think the reason why Russia even got involved in the war
two fronts,
is because they were doing things to Serbians. It's like that was their boys.
I think they got involved because Germany invaded Russia, but
even in the 90s, with all that shit was going on, Russia's always like, Serbia's cool, they're not crazy. And then they were kind of crazy. Oh, maybe they're a little crazy.
Right. Well, yeah. Okay, so is this the note that
we're
at?
Yeah. What are we talking about?
I love the Balkans. I'm not sure if
the Balkans.
Did you watch the Euros last year?
No.
No.
So Serbia played Kosovo.
Okay.
And the fans put a big ass fucking map up, and Kosovo wasn't on the map. It was part of fucking Serbia. Like basically, like fuck y'all.
Fatal
y'all
error.
don't exist. And then the Croatians, like all the Balkans, just show their true colors, and they try to kill each other and or fucking racist chants at each other. Albanians versus Kosovo versus Serbia versus I don't know. It's fucking badass. It is the biggest mess in this whole world ever since Yugoslavia broke up. And honestly, Yugoslavia probably didn't like any of them. They're just like, oh my God.
No, they got beefs all over in that region.
Oh my God, it's insane. They literally, like, the hatred is real.
Yeah, the worst. I mean, like, yeah, my brother. One of my brother's good friends is Croatian, and you know, we hear a lot. One time, I went on a date with a Serbian girl, and apparently, they just like got into like an actual fight at this date. And I was just like. Yeah, that's probably something you should like mention in your Tinder profile.
Yeah, like, maybe it's a little different nowadays, but that's definitely like the breakdowns I always heard. Was like said those countries stick by each other.
It was a sad day when Marshall Tito passed.
But I mean, there's a lot of that. It's like all the Europe. That's why they all had to help each other. It's like a certain rule.
That's why they've had 2 world war starts, dude.
Yeah. Because everything's there's rules. There's rules. And poor Poland, no one cares about. They just get kicked in the stomach.
Yeah.
Well, historian.
But Poland fucking got ready with the drone war this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
I believe in Poland. Yeah, Poland's great.
No.
But they don't like Germany either. They're on their own.
All right, German historian.
European history.
World War II.
This podcast has gotten off the fucking rails. I can say that much.
Yeah.
Greg Kazar.
Greg Caesar.
Can we smoke in here?
How is his name not Caesar?
Can we smoke in here?
His mama name is Caesar. I can't call him Caesar.
No.
It's Kazar.
That dude's from Tijuana. He made a Caesar salad there.
He's your congressman. You should know his name.
Man, I'm not calling him Kazar until like.
What did you thought his name was Caesar this whole time?
His name is Cesar.
It's CESAR.
CESAR.
CESAR. CESAR. You don't even know how to spell it.
You're thinking of
it's spelled Kazar.
So you telling me his name is
CASAR.
Caesar.
Oh my god. All right, well it's been a pleasure.
I can't win them all.
Can we smoke in here?
Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Austin Culture Club. This episode was hosted by Rubin Gonzales, co-hosted by Ty Hancokc, in-room board operated by Sam Cruz, and produced by Julian Guevara. To guest Jake Weber, if you live in Austin, please go and vote in the November local election.